Let's start the review in a second, but just look at this first.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Sati is the most average. Athi respect and Nelly, I don't like.
A few of my friends already hate it. Hey, did you watch Alma Matters? Yeah, I did. How was it? Did you like it? I would say yeah, but what? I'm thinking of making a video on it, however. Dude, no one would watch it. Shut the up. I'll still make a video on it. So in my opinion, any movie, documentary or a short film has 6 major aspects to be focused on. Direction, story or script, cinematography, editing, music and action. So in the next 4 minutes, I'll quickly touch upon all these aspects and give them a rating out of 10. And in the last 1 minute, I'll let you know if Alma Matters is really worth watching or just a piece of trash. Let's go. This is my favorite aspect of filmmaking, and Alma Matters nailed it. Talk about camera angles, camera movements, revealing shots, like everything is perfect. I've personally watched all the episodes twice just to find mistakes, but it's perfect. Be it the shots, especially shot for the documentary, or maybe the shots which are already available. This team was able to put everything down in the documentary so well. For example, look at this shot. Can you see the camera shake? Like they could have easily used a gimbal or fixed the camera shake in the post-production. But they didn't do it. They wanted you to feel the chaos that the subject is facing in the documentary. And that's epic. So 10 out of 10 for cinematography. I would say the story is so damn relatable, inspiring and depressing at the same time. I don't want to blast you with spoilers, but just listen to this dialogue.
He told me what actually goes on in this Andhra and all. It's like a jail. It's a 3-story building. First floor sleeping, second floor mess, third floor class. And you are not allowed to go out of that building for 2 years. That is how they crack JEE. And after that, after 2 years of jail time, they come to this place and it's like freedom. At last. How will they study? Why will they study?
I literally felt that he was talking about me, and many of you might have felt the same. And it's not always about the perfect characters or a perfect story. It's about relatable characters. The more you can relate, the more you'll connect. And the same happened with me. And there is a dialogue about illumination which goes like this.
5 मिनट का शो नहीं है. वो 5 मिनट का शो भले ही ना हो, उससे मतलब नहीं है. ये जो 1 महीना हुआ ना, वो जरूरी है.
In short, it says it's a process. It's a journey before the results, right? Overall, the story and the script is good. But the pace of the first episode is kind of slow. And it might be intentional because the first episode is the setup for the next 2 episodes. So for story and script, I would like to give it a rating of 8. So this is the part which I can confidently criticize upon. The Alma Matters team nailed the color grading and the sound design part. For example, in the beginning they had this opening shot and the color was so calming with a blue tint look. But as the story gets intense and depressing, the color grading looks orange. And this clearly shows the attention to detail that the team has maintained. And similarly, even sound design is perfectly done. But there's a problem. The only thing which I didn't like about editing is that in a few music sequences, the jump cuts aren't properly done. And that's the only issue which I found. And that might be intentional, but I didn't like it. So overall, 9 out of 10 for editing. Direction, music and acting. I wanted to talk about all these things together, either because there's nothing great to talk about or maybe because there's nothing specific to talk about them. Overall, they did a good job. Conclusion. So I'd like to say that the documentary is pretty well made. Like everyone talks about the bright side of the picture, like 1 crore package and stuff. But behind the scenes, there are like 30% people who are not even getting placed. There are suicides, there's this cutthroat competition, cause it's something like the battle between the best. There is this intense pressure, fear of missing out, and lot of other stuff. And someone had to talk about it, right? And this documentary did a pretty well job in putting out these internal topics which are not being talked much to the external world. And I feel happy that these kind of web series, documentaries like Kota Factory and Alma Matter are being made. A few of us can relate to them and a few of us can get to know the other side of the picture. So I would recommend every single person to watch it. And finally, these are my personal opinions and yours might be different and I would like to know about them. So what about talking in the comments? Let's do it. And that's all for this video. I hope you have liked it. I'll see you very soon. Bye. So I actually watched all the 3 episodes twice to see if I was at least there in one frame. But
microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make the microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle.